Good morning and welcome back. Today is an exciting day. We're going to start installing the railings. So Greg has gone to grab the post holders and we're going to figure out the spacing for that and start installing the wood. What on earth is going on in here? What are you guys doing? You better not be laying eggs up there. Two roosters? What are you doing? You silly heads. What are you doing? So we're trying to figure out our spacing, and as you can see, the parapet wall that we have here is a bit thicker than the 4x4s, and half of this area is actually the exterior insulation down below, so we have to be very careful where we're putting the post holder thing so that it's actually attaching to the framing under this metal. And we've got obviously different layers of everything, so we have to be very careful and make sure that we're getting the right spot. And the other thing is we've got our frost-free tap up here, and that's actually where our interior framing is. So like I mentioned with the exterior insulation, all that kind of extra space going outwards from the tap is just insulation and all that sort of stuff. So to line up with the framing of the house, we have our tap right there. So I think we're gonna bump out the post just a little bit so that there is room for your hand to run the tap.
How close do we want to get to this? Like, it's not really, that's probably where we want to be right there.
Width of the...
No, let's go up 1 inch.
Oh.
That's 1 inch, yeah.
Just through the metal.
Just through the metal. I don't care about, into the wood just a pinch, just so that I don't have to fight. But then my bolt's not skating around. And I'll pre-mark this one. Our bit might be too small.
This one?
Yeah, I didn't expect this to give me so much trouble going in. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to widen it. Damn it.
Oh, we don't want to wreck the screws. Those are gone, right?
There's a couple of things. It's all right. So yeah, I'll have to widen it a bit.
All right, we've got all of the post holders. Is that what they're called?
Post base.
Post bases installed. We're gonna go get our 4x4s cut down to size. We actually bought a brand new saw on Boxing Day, or with a Boxing Day sale from Home Depot. So we have a saw that's finally big enough to cut through a 4x4. So we're gonna go get that hooked up. We haven't used it yet.
I'll just go grab the rigid drill.
Thoughts on going green?
There's a lot of shade thrown at this, but everything is all the same these days.
Yeah.
Rigid and Milwaukee are made at the same plant. So, I mean, you want good quality tools, go back in time and you'll find them there. But I'm sure this will do just what we need. It's perfect, hey, Katie? It's all set up right. Like it's with our little setup here.
Yeah.
It's good. I like that.
That's the reason we're getting rid of that other one is, well, actually both of the bigger saws that we have don't have guards. So we wanted to...
We're not messing around with dangerous tools anymore.
Well...
For the most part.
Yeah. Got a power switch.
Yeah. Now I can't go. Oh, that power switch is your light. See?
Oh, it wouldn't go before.
It's bitching. Okay, so here's
so smooth.
Here's what I also want to see. Yeah, we're not cutting hardy board on this. We'll put it that way. Woo. Oh, baby.
Look at that.
That's nice. Put that in your mouth and have a bite.
You. Yeah.
Table. It's nice when you can cut a 4x4 without having to use the slider.
Yeah. It's not cedar though.
Shh. Oh. It looks like it before you said anything. It's pine, but it's not store-bought. It's not going in without a sledge. That's how tight you want it anyway. I don't have a hammer up here though. How?
Hi. So we've got one that is a different stain because we were just one short of the 4x4s, but we had that one laying around from the front porch. So once we have things or all the railing installed, we'll be able to go back and just stain that one with the matching stain. And the stain that's already on there is pretty light, so I'm not too worried about it. Should blend in well. Greg is just grabbing some more stuff. We've got 2x6 to go on top. And once we have that, I think we'll be able to start leveling out these posts.
Or we have 2 of them. I don't know where both.
They're probably in the workshop.
Somewhere.
It's too long.
On purpose. Just fine. Yeah, I can mess around with it like this. Second. Okay, so there's that. That is what it is. Can you take this? You see?
I pulled it a little bit.
But do you know what? When we install this board, we can push on it before I mark it, and then it'll hold the miter in.
I'll just wait for you. Yeah. Juniper! Juniper! Chill! Hey!
The other day she had her one ear and had her head upside down and was pulling on this ear up this way.
Oh my god.
Juniper.
I guess it's her neck, like the mama dog would have.
Whenever my sister's like, "Oh, you're hurting her, you're being too rough on her," I'm like, "Nope, I am not." Juniper literally is an earring made out of dog. Perfect 45. Start your end. I'm gonna need you to grab these so it doesn't fall on the deck oil.
Just came down here to look from below. Looks awesome. It's obviously very unfinished still, but starting to get the idea of what it's gonna look like.
So a lot of people have asked us over the years why we chose to make a flat roof instead of a pitched roof. And I think that the scene speaks for itself right behind me here. That's why we chose a flat roof.
So we got through all of the wood for the railings yesterday, and we are going to get started on the cable system this morning. So we actually went with the Muzada cable railing system, and Muzada is a sponsor of today's video. If you have a project that you're working on right now that requires some railings, we're going to show you just how easy and how classy the Muzada railing system is. So the first step is we're just going to do the layout for where we are going to be drilling all of the holes. We're only going to be drilling through the middle posts, and then on either end we have a tensioner mechanism that just gets screwed onto the post. So it's going to be really easy, and the hardest thing here is probably just going to be making sure we have everything straight and lined up.
Okay, so Muzada has sent us this drill guide, which has a 30 degree, a 45 degree for stairs, and then a flat drill guide for giving yourself a nice level hole. It has a little wiggle to it, and I'm wondering if I'd be better off just to drill straight. I'm gonna do a test with this and then a test without this to see how it is. Some people online going from this side and then going from this side, but we'll see.
Try it.
Okay. Nope, that's not good.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well. Don't tell anyone about that one.
You better go through from this side now and just connect it.
Guess, eh?
So Muzada sends everything that you need to get the job done. We've got some crimping tools in here and a wire cutter. So we've got those ready. We've got all of the tensioner pieces that we'll need for both sides.
One side's a tensioner, one's stationary.
Yeah, so we've got a tensioner and then a stationary connection. We've got lots of the black cable. And then we've got the grommets that will go through the post. So while Greg is going around and drilling the rest of the holes, I'm going to start putting the grommets on the one side that we can put them in on the post. We're gonna, once we run the cable through, we'll have to put the other side onto the cable and then onto the wood. We won't be able to put it on beforehand, so I'm just going to go through and start hooking those up.
There we go.
I also wanted to mention that Muzada has a design team, so you can send in all of your specifications and then they come up with a plan and a quotation based on the options that you choose. They have a number of different styles. We opted for doing our own wood and just adding in the black cable, but you can also get like a full railing system as well, or even just the metal balusters for interior or exterior. Do we need the cable attached to it yet?
Nope. much as it can go. Probably gonna do that twice. It says to back this out 3/4 of the way so that you can tension with this. This is the line tensioner. So I'm pretty sure that's about 3/4 there. And then the only reason I have this horizontal is because I couldn't drill down this way. I'm pretty sure this is the way it needs to be. But now we can take the line, pull it tightish, and we know that right there, see there's a flat spot? Right there is where we got to cut. Should I cut it, Katie? Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Stick that in there. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna crimp it again. We can tighten it up. And there's actually a tool that Nuzada. This bag opens. Tell me you're a dude without telling me you're a dude. This opens. That's how I open my bread too.
And anything in a plastic bag.
And anything in a plastic bag. Okay. So now we can tighten that up. Oh, we can tighten it up more, but that just gets it. Don't mess up.
This is not hard at all.
Just
totally.
like you did?
Yeah, I went too high, so I went up.
For how many?
All of them.
Oh, shoot. Swedged, Katie. Big time. Just got that tight for now.
All right, we've got 2 sides done. This is going really well. We love how it's turning out. And it's going a lot smoother now that we've kind of ironed out the process. So the first one was pretty clunky, but the second one, well, actually the last two sides, we've prepped everything and now we're just putting the cables in. So one left and probably half an hour left of daylight. So hopefully we can get this done tonight. All right, we are all wrapped up here. We absolutely love how this turned out. We cannot recommend Musada enough. It's very solid. It was so easy to install, just took a little bit of time. And we do have a discount code, so if you have a railing project to do, you can get 6% off by using this code, and we'll have a link down in the description. And a big thank you to Musada for sponsoring today's video.
Katie, pop your head out. Hi. It's so nice to finally get some winter. Usually at this time of year, though usually is a weird one to say these days, we've seen upwards 3 feet of snow, if not more, on heavy snow years, and it just snowed just today on the 10th of January. So it's been a really warm winter, and it's supposed to warm up again, and we're not supposed to have snow for very long. So we definitely just enjoyed the moment of winter. I'm sure we'll get a ton of it in February and March, but it's quiet today, and it's just a nice vibe. It's a nice vibe. Hi. So while Katie enjoys a nice wintry hot tub, I'm going to enjoy some nice wintry milling, because I'm not finished milling everything for our project yet. So I'm gonna hop on the mill, get some boards done, and I should be able to finish it all up today. so it's time we get going on the bases down here. Now the difference from down here and upstairs, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put some caulking underneath these because there is a little bit of pooling of water that hangs out on the edge of the deck. And I really want this to stay waterproof. So in order for that to work correctly, I gotta dry up and clean up the area that I'm putting these down. So it's gonna be a bit of a patient go, but it should go just as well as it did upstairs.
All right, we have got the posts all in their place, and I'm not sure if Greg mentioned already, but we cut them all a little bit long because our deck has a bit of a slope to it, and at the peak over there, it's got a ridge, so anything on this side goes that way and anything on the other side goes the opposite way. So we left all of the posts long so that we can put the laser on them and make sure that everything is level. So some of the posts over there are going to be a different height than the rest of them. So we're going to hook up the laser. Hopefully it's dark enough that we can see the line over on all of the posts. So that's where we're at.
And your
Hopefully the generator isn't too loud over here, but we are working on this angled piece and it's proving to be quite difficult to figure out the angle. So we're just kind of winging it and hoping it works out. I'm gonna set the camera up and you can let us know if this was a good idea or a bad idea down in the comments.
Okay, ready to try? Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, now you can take it off.
Look, good?
I'll just trim this. I can just trim that back a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's pretty. I'm actually quite happy with that, Katie. It's fine.
All right, we are gonna wrap up the video here. I was really hoping that we could get the railings wrapped up, but we just have a little bit more work to do with preparing some lumber for it, and getting the cables in is going to take us a little bit of time as well, so it's just not going to fit into this video. But we'll see you in a few days anyways with the rest of the project. Thanks for being here. Have a great week or weekend, and we'll see you soon.